I'm finally doing more video game reviews. I haven't finished the Metal Gear Solid series yet, but I am going to review the Batman Arkham games. I do not have Arkham City, and I know Arkham Origins doesn't technically count because it wasn't made by Rocksteady. I'm going to review it anyway. But we're going to start these reviews off for the Batman with Batman Arkham Asylum. Alright, so Batman Arkham Asylum was made in like 2008, I believe, somewhere around there, 8, 9, 10, I don't know. Somewhere in there, where video game, well, comic book video games weren't really that, popular at the time. They weren't very, good, let's put it that way. Superman 64, for example, we had that monstrosity. And then Batman Arkham Asylum comes along, and it captures what Batman is and what we wanted to see in comic book games, and it's one of the best comic book games ever made. Just the graphics alone of this game beats like any other comic book game ever. The story is great, and it shows how the Joker kind of plays into the psyche of Batman and messes with his head, and you also have the Scarecrow and various villains like him in the game that wreak havoc and they like destroy Batman from the inside and play with him mentally, and I loved seeing that. It was dark, it was brooding, but it was still like, you still felt like you were playing as Batman, where you got to do silent takedowns and clear out rooms and feel like you're like a freaking like awesome dude. It's pretty freaking cool. You feel like the Batman, which is the best praise I can give this game. It is a fantastic story. You're confined in this like one type of like asylum the whole time, but you can go out of the asylum onto like Arkham Island or whatever. Or it's like a certain island for the asylum. But yeah. And also, replay value is a major plus. Like, I played this game like 2.5 times because, well, that half time was actually the first time I was playing it. I was playing at a friend's house because I hadn't got my PlayStation 3 yet. When I got my PlayStation 3, I had finished the game, then I played it again on PlayStation 3. And it is just, it's so good, and I'm going to give Batman Arkham Asylum a 9 out of 10. I do rate by numbers in this case. And Batman Arkham Asylum is a great game. I do not have Batman Arkham City, but I have played it, and it is even better than Batman Arkham Asylum. Batman Arkham City improves upon everything that Batman Arkham Asylum didn't have. It has more villains that if you were disappointed that a certain villain wasn't in Arkham Asylum, they're probably in Batman Arkham City. And on top of that all, once again, you feel like you're playing the Batman, and you get to play as Catwoman. You get to battle people like Mr. Freeze. It was so fun. It had such a great story too, infused with it, about the Joker and Joker blood and DNA. I'm not gonna tell you what the actual story and outcome is if you haven't played the game, but it's a terrific story, and Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy as Batman and Joker are fantastic. I didn't mention that for Arkham Asylum there, but yeah, they're great. The voice acting is fantastic, and that's all fine and dandy. But yeah, Batman Arkham City improves upon everything that Batman Arkham Asylum did not have, and I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 once again. It's same grade, but it's still a better game. Okay, so this one wasn't made by Rocksteady, but we're gonna review Batman Arkham Origins, because why the frick not, I guess. Batman Arkham Origins, a very fun game, but not much of an evolving story. I didn't find the story very interesting, nor did I find the multiplayer that fun. But playing as Batman was fun, and I felt like I was playing as the Batman once again. Even though it's not the same voice actors or studio behind it, it's still a very fun entry to the series, and one that I played actually twice. Once again, I played this game twice, just because it's really fun. And while you don't get stuff like Riddler trophies, you get Enigma packs. It's the origin story of Batman, so it's not the origin story of Batman himself, but it takes place before all these games. It's a prequel, and a very good one at that. And they still show Joker messing with Batman's head, and all these other villains are being introduced, and it's really fun. But it's not like a great game or anything. It's just a solid play. And there's some replay value. So I'd give Batman Arkham Origins a 7.5 out of 10. Okay, so now we are on to my favorite in the series, the one I just got recently and played, and 100%ed. Batman Arkham Knight. Batman Arkham Knight is such a good game. Yeah, I played this on PlayStation 4. It's such a great game with probably the best Batman story these games have had so far. A fantastic main villain in Scarecrow. Arkham Knight is a big villain in the game, but he's not like the main villain. So I don't know why it's called Arkham Knight, but I mean, what can you do? I mean, it's still a great game, and it's so much fun to play, and it actually made me want to 100% everything just so I can get the 100% ending, and it's a perfect ending to this game. I loved the ending. It was so much fun. I have never had so much fun playing as a superhero in a game like ever. I mean, it's just so fun. I mean, my only problem with this game is that getting all this little stuff to 100% is so annoying, and I don't like it, and I don't know why I'm still holding this up, but I do not like that. The 100% stuff was so hard to get, but it was worth it in the end, and it had a great finale, and it was a great conclusion to this Arkham series. So I give Batman Arkham Knight a 9.5 out of 10. Alright, so I am done with the Batman Arkham games. I love these games for the most part. I mean, yeah, it's good, but nah, not great. Okay. But the rest of these games I do truly love, and they're so much fun. And I know I haven't finished my Metal Gear Solid series. That will happen at one point. It will happen, trust me. I just need to finish Snake Eater so I can view Sons of Liberty, because I always have to be one game ahead. I have finished Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Actually, quite a while ago I finished that game. But yeah, I love doing video game reviews. It just takes forever. But since I got my PS4 now, I'm going to try to review the new Uncharted game, Uncharted 4, and Hitman coming out soon too, and probably a couple other games along the way. But it just takes so much time to beat, and there's so much money, so it isn't as good as getting or reviewing movies. That's what I review for the Batman Arkham games. So, peace.